Alright, today we're playing some Starfield once again, and we're continuing the region questline. Volume's fine, right? Jeez, it's loud for me. I forgot I raised it to test my stuff.
Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries.
Um, all I need are the details.
All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
What are the benefits?
Option A, you need to remain under the radar the entire time. Option B, you have a slight cover that may give you the opportunity to talk your way to your objectives.
Option blah blah blah. Option B sounds better to me because stealth is not great.
Of course not. The meeting is just a legitimate way in. Once inside, you'll be led to a waiting room where your host will be running late. That's your opportunity to make your way to either the executive floor or R&D.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with option B.
Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed.
It should be fine.
Depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have three targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse, so I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
I mean, as long as I can walk around fine. Yeah, what? How far can I get in?
You'll only have free range on the marketing floor. Infinity may be cheap, but they know at least some level of security is needed.
Okay. That's gonna be an issue. I was hoping that it would let me get around everywhere. That's a lot of ground cover without getting caught.
A good operative can't manage. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp.
Okay. That makes sense.
Anyone who comes forward to defend Lucas would be prosecuted as either aiding or being an accessory to these crimes. They all know career suicide when they see it. As for Lucas himself, if he wants to speak up and add corporate theft to his laundry list of crimes, fine. But who's going to believe him?
With tech like that, I can see why you'd want to maintain control of the narrative, though I strongly object to the methods.
If the media were to draw their own conclusions, I'm certain they'd just create a panic among people. Controlling the narrative is of the utmost importance.
Oh, let's just hope this program is as thorough as you say then, and as safe.
No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. In fact, unless they're a master at being one with the shadows, I'd suggest you leave your friend behind. Lower the risk.
I mean, they keep saying
Simon
this.
Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail.
Okay, will that cause me...
I'm told security has masks to handle the situation, so the guards will still be stationed.
Oh,
in the
okay.
room. It's also possible they'll activate their building's defense system as well.
That's
You'll
not
run
good.
into a few automated turrets, so you'll still want to try and stay out of sight.
Okay. Thanks for telling me that now.
If the information Simon provided is accurate, you can reach the control systems through a computer located in the maintenance area. It's a pretty convenient stop if you enter in through the roof access.
And I'm really hoping this doesn't make it so that shooting will make me blow up. I'll take it into
I'd
consideration.
highly advise you use it. This assignment isn't the time to test your abilities. The only thing you're out there to prove is that you can get this job done. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you.
Oh?
These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
Cool. So does this officially make me senior ranked?
Please, you're an exception.
Oh, come on now.
But we can talk promotion after you pull off this assignment.
Alright, fine.
And that's what we're hoping for. If you can pull this off, even I'll be impressed.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, am I giving it to
Ularu
him?
assured me it's safe.
The Overseer program will purge itself once its primary function is complete. The only thing left on that slate will be proof of Infinity's crimes.
Okay, that's good.
It doesn't matter what he believes. David's first move will be to verify the information you provide. Once he receives confirmation, which he will, he'll see it as his duty to report the news.
Alright, I'll make sure he gets it.
Good. I guarantee the moment he scratches the surface on that story, you'll have a broadcast sent to every system. So, any final questions before you go?
Yeah, how's the internal neural
You
map
have
coming
the
in
ability
handy?
to manipulate others. If someone's in your way, you could get them to move.
So that's about
If
it.
someone has a key card, that means you have a key card.
Oh, that's
The
true.
possibilities here are really up to you.
Cool.
You'll be restricted to the marketing floor.
Yeah, okay. What kind of security am I looking
Depending on
at?
whether or not you evacuate the building, you'll mostly be looking at security guards, much like we have here. You may encounter an automated defense system in the form of turrets as well, so be careful.
But they won't be deployed unless I evacuate the building, right? Okay.
Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up, Skylar Lumen.
Alright. Thank you very much. Let's see what this operative suit or whatever is. Why is my suit this right now? When did I unequip everything? Okay, so we want this suit, right? That's good. Weird. Why is there a helmet? It doesn't do anything. Oh, I can equip both things? That's pretty cool. Okay, I like that.
Do you have the program?
Yeah.
I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity. So, let's take a look. Aha. The decryptions hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials.
Damn.
First Imogene, now Masako. Ularu keeps using people as rungs on the way up the ladder. Any one of us could be next.
I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right.
Wild.
Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt.
Good. Then let's nail Ularu right to the wall. She deserves everything that's coming her way.
There's no doubt. Should you have even noticed the upload, the program itself is designed to ignore any stop commands. It would have been too late.
One down, one to go.
Yes. I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us.
So will you give me a new
Without that
slate?
falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
Thank you. I completely forgot. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Okay, that's just that kind of stuff. Pretty normal stuff. Okay, all of his stuff is pretty normal and boring. I was hoping that there was
Never
something
could
more
get the
spicy
hang
on
of
there.
hacking.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
Yes, I did. I'm Skylar Lumen.
Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so I can use the elevator to get roof access. Good to know.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's marketing department. Desi notified me that you were on your way. If you just please have a seat.
Whoops, I did not mean to cut off your dialogue.
I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner. Yes?
All right, thanks.
Just give me a moment to let Miss Hart know you're here.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. What are the things I need to hit in this place? I forgot. Please see Nina Hart for permissions. Okay. I need to go to Nina Hart then. Let me follow this guy since he's going to Nina Hart supposedly.
Well, don't look at me. If you want someone to blame, I blame Lucas.
This better not be more revenge for losing that quantum deal. I hate to say it, but I have to cancel with Skylar. I am completely unprepared.
Just relax. I'll take care of it. I'm sorry the appointment didn't work out. You can take the elevator to the lobby when you're ready to leave.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, were you my appointment? I'm so sorry. I somehow ended up triple booked today. I'm just trying to get ready for this department meeting right now, but you can see Ellis on your way out if you'd like to reschedule.
You could easily make this up to me if I could meet Lucas Drexler, blah, blah, blah. How'd you end up triple booked?
I wish I knew. Ellis claims he had nothing to do with it, and I haven't gotten a response back from Lucas to see if he was involved. For all I know, it's our stupid scheduling software acting up again.
Okay.
Oh, well, I suppose I can work that out. Plus, I happen to know he's free right now. I'll set you up for executive floor permissions and notify Lucas that you're on your way. Besides, I'm pretty sure he's to blame for my current situation anyway. Good luck.
Oh, perfect. So that's done. Find a way into research development. Run the program on the Lucas's computer. What else did I need to do? Sabotage the heating system. Okay. I kind of wish I could have access to her computer to change my permissions even more. But this is fine, I guess. Why can I wait? What's the optional objective here? Talk to him? Okay.
So you're the one Nina mentioned. I don't normally take last-minute meetings, but she assured me it'd be worth my time. Especially since it's just a quick introduction. Lucas Drexler, nice to meet you.
Interesting hairstyle you got going on.
You'd be surprised what slips through sometimes. But mostly it's small entrepreneurs who don't have anything innovative to offer the tech world. I heard you're interested in a partnership?
Something like that, yeah.
I certainly hope so. You managed to turn a canceled meeting into an introduction with me, so I'd be looking forward to seeing what else you can do. Well, we still have to go through the proper channels, but having met you, let me see what I can do to speed things up. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't think a manipulation will work on him, will it?
Well now, that's an unusual offer. I suppose after having your initial meeting canceled, it'd be a shame for it to go to waste. Besides, if we're to be partners in the future, we might as well put faith in each other today, right?
Cool. Thanks. Hold on. Budget, new product lines. Maybe that'll let me get into research and development. I'll check that out. Okay, don't know what any of that is about. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. Good man. This is before I manipulate that dude, right? Okay. Let's go to the entrance, park Sarah outside because she's obviously a hindrance in this mission. I don't know why she's a hindrance in this mission specifically. She's never been a problem in any other mission.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Take your time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why she's an issue this time around. She has never been an issue in any other stealth mission. But whatever. Yeah, I don't need her right now. Man, this is so cool that they have something like this. Okay, I wanna... No. Hold on. I wanna go up here. Aw, man. Oh, well. That room up there looks so tempting to get to. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yep.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Okay. I go this way. This way. Drop down. Save. I'll take the med pack. Hey, I have to say, just like the last stealth mission, I still think that their stealth in this game is very impressive for the type of game this is. It is not complete by any means. Okay, you go in there. Okay, we'll save here. Oh! My manipulation attempt failed. I was not expecting that. God damn. That caught me off guard. I didn't think I could fail this time. This is the lowest level person I'm trying to manipulate out of everyone, and it failed. That's pretty funny, actually. You stay over here, please. Can you not follow me? Okay. So far, so good. Interesting. Will this gas actually harm me if I go through it? It will. Man, what are they using in their heating system to leak this type of gas? Corrosive gas. Where is this guy? Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Nice. It didn't detect me, right? Okay. Come on now. Can I try manipulating them again? No? The one and done deal? Guess so. Wow. Is there a way for me to turn off the turret? Okay. We'll save here. Hi there. Cool. Blah blah. Blah blah. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so robotics weakness is heat, I guess? What is this? R&D ID card. Awesome. Perfect. And I also want to use this thing that I just got, Frostwolf. I've become addicted to stimulants. This is like the first time I've used stimulants. What do you mean? Okay, whatever. Is that not something I can stop? Okay. I really don't know. Maybe this will lead me somewhere. I don't know what they want me to do here. Oh, and I fell. Okay. Okay, deactivate turret. What happened to the guy? Okay. I'll just assume that he's not alerted. And I'm encumbered now. Great. Okay, so I need to disable this. They're so sensitive to everything. Does this, like, close the shutters? Please, thank you. Oh my god. Okay, and I did already disable this, right? Okay, good. Cool. Seriously, what do they want me to do? This guy is blocking my way and I have to get across to get behind him to drop down. They made this literally impossible. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe he's blind. Okay. I was never here. I was never here.
Sidonia is an All right, let's go.
Okay.
Where this will all. If you have any gear.
Can I help you?
I got some spicy news for you.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. What's this so-called story about?
Why does it say that I'm trespassing?
All right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
Isn't the truth more
obviously
important?
The truth is what matters most. But oftentimes, the source can help substantiate the evidence. We have a reputation to uphold as a news network. I'm sure you can understand that.
You know, I get that.
Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source?
Just a concerned citizen.
Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
You know, he says that, but the way he was talking, it made it sound like he does not think that I'm giving him anything good.
I've yet to hear anything of note on SSNN. Let's hear your report. Good. David won't be able to resist a story like this. He'll do some preliminary confirmations, which will be enough to get the broadcast out to the public. And how did the neuroamp perform?
It was pretty useful.
I thought it would be. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity LTD and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith.
They don't deserve it. No one loses your job. Let's go with that.
Right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely.
Makes sense.
By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Shed any employees. Oh, terminology like that, where you reference manipulating people's lives. Oh, it makes my skin crawl.
That's just business, Sarah. It's fair enough.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
I'm not manipulating them.
With the tech we've given you, I expect promises.
No.
You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Oh, nice. They gave me decent money. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean removed? What do you mean internal neuroamp removed? Do I not have that ability anymore? I'm sorry. Hold on. No, I still have it. Good. So, what's the decision
Did
that
Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work. Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
But you're acting like taking them under your wing would give them power or save them. You're basically just stealing all their resources. I don't get this argument that you're making.
Oh? Your response tells me Masako must have given you similar advice.
Yeah.
It'd be unlike her to not fully exploit an advantage, especially when she believes acquiring Infinity is the right thing to do.
I'm not manipulating. Actually, Laru is someone I'm okay with manipulating.
The corporate world will hear SSNN's story and believe Ryujin exposed Infinity because they stole from us. It sends a strong message. But acquiring Infinity could be interpreted as a safety net. Infinity tried to screw us over, yet they still survived. We need to be sending a much stronger message. If you mess with Ryujin, we'll shut you down. Period.
It's heartless. I mean, that's not a good argument. I'm manipulating her.
Well, It does make Ryujin look good, and we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting. An issue? That would be a foolish move.
Dude, I just
Dalton
manipulated
and
you.
Alexis are the only two against it. You'd never get the rest to shut it down. As long as we have the proper safeguards and rules in place, the benefits exponentially outweigh the drawbacks. Even if we limit the usage to Ryujin Industries employees alone, the advantages are too numerous to count.
It would definitely get used against you, and it would spell your downfall.
Please. Ryujin's best interests are long-term success and growing profits. The internal neuroamp provides both. Now,
It doesn't provide long-term
I still have a lot of preparations
success.
to make.
Okay. I'm gonna convince everyone to go against the neural amp.
And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
I feel great. No side effects.
What? No, of course not. They're purely theoretical.
Everything about this is theoretical. It hasn't been put into practical use until now.
That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
It's dangerous and no one should have this
I hope you're
type
not
of
actually
power.
suggesting that the technology I spent years working on and perfecting never sees the light of day. This is groundbreaking work. My life's work. Fine, fine. Make your case. Oh, there is adequate data to back what you're saying. More than adequate. Well, this conversation's made me feel like a proper monster.
Oh man.
But you're right. In a perfect world, tech like this is used for good. But this world is far from perfect.
Yeah, I don't think you're a bad person. It's just, yeah, this is exactly what I agree with. Get lost in the excitement,
It really
man.
is. For years, my only focus has been, is this possible? And then, how do I make it work? I never stopped to consider if it was right, or what it would mean. I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. It's not on the meeting agenda, so I assume you'll bring it up yourself?
Yeah.
We just have to hope the others will see reason. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be? That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
All right. See you there.
Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
And why am I like so trustworthy to everyone?
Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
We should do it if it's blah blah. The majority of them are innocent. They don't know what's going on. What makes you think?
Oh, I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially lackluster employees?
I'm one of those lackluster employees.
That is a plea more well spent on Genevieve or Alexis. I prefer to focus on the numbers and leave emotions out of my decision.
I'm well aware.
Perhaps I wanted to see if I could be convinced otherwise. It's easy to say it's the right thing to do for someone in your position. But for me, Infinity LTD is a huge financial unknown. It's high risk versus mediocre reward.
You need to... I don't want to do manipulation.
Your disdain is noted. And perhaps you thought I'd care because you're hopeful. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
A mole shouldn't have been possible in the first place at this high of a level, at least.
Expand on that, if you can.
A CEO needs to ensure their leaders are doing jobs all the time.
An excellent point. Why react and repair when you can prevent a situation altogether? I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
The neural amp should get removed.
It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for years to come. There's no doubt it's our future. It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence the added motivation that will bolster sales.
Certainly, I understand how that works.
The guarantee depends on if we're willing to make the financial commitment to outfitting each employee with at least a shielding component. A cost that's not lost on me as CFO. It's possible, but with Alexis and Genevieve driving the restrictions and presentation of such a product, it's also highly unlikely. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Oh no. I have 3 more people I have to convince. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Well, if it isn't my favorite operative, something I can help you with?
I'm making sure my best interests are met.
Your best interests? As an operative, the fate of Infinity LTD doesn't concern you. Regardless, I can't in good faith vote for an undertaking that would put enormous pressures on my own department.
Persuade. Sure, let Sarah talk. Why
I'm
not?
not sure how the leader of an exploration club would change my mind. I appreciate the flattery. And what sort of benefits do you see in a risk like this? I see now where your experience comes into play. From a financial and marketing viewpoint, you're right. And maybe I'm being more than a little selfish by focusing on my own department. And you're right. My legal team is more than prepared to handle any surprise situations that might crop up.
They didn't put dialogue for Sarah? What? Okay. That's weird. If you want a real nightmare, the neural amp fits.
Don't even get me started. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
I couldn't agree more. It should be completely banned from the settled systems.
Manipulation option just feels so random here.
Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, But now, I really do need to get back to my notes.
Okay. Wait, she's not for Infinity Ltd? What? Did she not even make a decision on Infinity Ltd? Okay, whatever.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
Yep.
That blasted tech.
Indeed. That technology shouldn't be used for such nefarious purposes, or in fact, any purposes at all.
If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. I don't like it at all.
You read my mind. Let's just hope Masako and the others see it that way. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
And vote. I think the acquisition is worth the work.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
Alright. Just one more person to convince for the internal neuroamp?
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
Yep.
Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda lines up with mine. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
Cool.
I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
There's one big thing to consider.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it.
Yeah, let's get rid of the internal neuroamp.
The possible backlash on tech like this is not lost on me. However, the internal neuroamp will define the next era of tech, with Ryujin at the forefront. It's not an opportunity you just walk away from.
Listen, I really get it, but it's not good.
Of course there is. You just have to know the right way to spin it. As any good marketing person knows, the public doesn't know what they want until we tell them. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk.
Okay. Yeah, I need to figure this out. I need to make it so that they go against the internal neuroamp. That's the one thing I need to make sure that they don't keep.
You're looking...
Okay. I find it ironic that there are the people who are for the neural amp. I use the neural amp against them to make them against it. All right, guys, let's get this meeting adjourned. I'm not invisible this time, weirdly enough.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial. And he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, But I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
I'll say nothing.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
Legal ramifications are a certainty, but the benefits far outweigh the disadvantages.
Arguments?
Infinity Ltd. could be the Pandora's box of financial and legal risks. I simply cannot support an acquisition.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
We only lied about Imogene so Laura would incriminate herself.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Oh, this feels good.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
I believe the internal neuroamp is too dangerous to market.
The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryujin Industries' success for the next 10 years, if not more. Why would we shelve it after we've finally perfected it? I'm waiting.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's right. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically irresponsible to move forward with.
The moment the public gets wind of the true capabilities of this tech, we're gonna suffer severe backlash.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye. Nay.
Vina, prep Project Dominion for storage. Any other matters to bring forth? None? This concludes our order of business for today.
I love how everyone was on board and then the financial guy is the only one who...
You operatives really will wear anything.
This dude is the only one who's against everyone else. I love that. What, you want to talk to me?
Shelving the internal neuroamp. Not the outcome I anticipated. A fine point, but it still proves its usefulness. The truth remains, Lucas Drexler learned a hard lesson, and we exposed a traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. It's well earned and deserved. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yes,
wild
I'm
that you
proud
gave
of
me the
you as
job.
well. Ularu needed to be brought down. If you wouldn't have stopped her, who knows what she would have done next.
Not often, and certainly not to this degree. We have the occasional employee consider selling information, but thanks to our security and operations teams, we always catch them before any damage can be done. This was the first time anyone from either department was involved.
Whatever, it was nothing I'm not used to.
Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it.
What do I get for that? Give me the details on it.
As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
Okay. Thanks. What benefits do I get for being a senior operative now?
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day.
Really? Right back to work?
Of course. If you think anyone here believes in downtime, forget it.
After all that, I'm not sure anything could hold. It's good to see you back.
I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions?
I don't get to deal with you anymore?
But try to see that as an improvement, since I certainly
Wow, I thought you liked
the mission
me.
board is more efficient for both of us. I wish. Assignment approval isn't exactly riveting work. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course.
Okay.
No, only within the tower. The security risk would be far too much to allow access to that data in a public space.
That makes sense.
You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
Ah.
If I have to read one more report.
Okay. So, this is my new office? This is a depressing looking office, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'll take it. Better than nothing, I guess. Oh, cool. They gave me stuff in here, too. This is my mission board, huh? Well, I'll worry about that if I ever feel like getting free money, basically. Okay. Hello.
Worst I usually have to deal with is folks worried about getting diagnosed fast enough. Can't blame them. Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation.
Wow, I kind of wish he wouldn't, because I need to be kind of low-key for this.
And having some success, by the sound of it. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, Guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
Supposedly.
Well, I think you made the right decision to come here. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, Deputy.
How did Freestar get this place if the UC built it?
Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Now, hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
A couple of years on duty here, and anyone would be qualified
Chief.
to run any
A little
of
more
our
the former than the latter.
settled systems.
What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
You didn't need to escort me here. You could have just told me he's right around the corner. Whatever.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues.
The person I'm tracking is a computer expert.
Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer system, so I doubt that's related. Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after?
He fought bravely in the colony.
Former soldier, huh? Yeah, they say war changes people forever. Makes me sad, the thought of soldiers who come home and don't fit in anymore. The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her?
She needed surgery.
That should be more than enough. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
Considering this is the best medical facility around, I feel like that description would apply to everyone.
Give him a good smack.
But okay.
The man means well, but he's just so tired.
I'll trust in you.
Okay, give me just a minute here.
Why do you have to come over here? Does your computer at the front desk not have access to this stuff?
Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz.
Okay, I mean, she's probably under an alias, obviously.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman. Yeah. Let me think for a second. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start. You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
Alright. That should help me out a little bit more. Let's do recent messages, blah blah. Don't care about any of this info. Just want my character to have it. Wait, what was that first one? Catalina Rivera. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Disruptor MK4, what's that? Yeah, it's exactly who I thought it would be, right? Catalina Rivera. Dr. Cassidy.
I'm sure there's someone else that can help you.
Ugh, just 1 week without something weird. That's not too much to ask.
What? What's my mission right now? Gain entry to the VIP wing? Okay. I could figure this out.
Yes. What do you want?
You're the one in charge of the VIP wing?
That's right. I'm afraid we don't take walk-ins. If you want a room in our VIP wing, you'll need to make arrangements in advance. Even if that were true, which I doubt, access to that area is strictly limited. Who exactly are you?
Show badge.
You could be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. No. The rules are the rules, no exceptions.
Oh my goodness. Are we really going to let this bureaucrat block our progress?
Let's persuade
I'm a
him.
busy man, so make it quick. I suppose if you were quick. One never knows when the help of a free Star Ranger could be needed. All right, that's enough. I can see there's no dissuading you. I suppose I could make an exception just this once.
Thank you.
We'll get you in. Conduct your investigation quickly and without disruption. I do hope you won't make me regret this.
My god, you were like the most difficult person I've ever had to deal with. I've never had so much trouble trying to persuade someone in this game before. I even had to use manipulation and it didn't work. What the hell, dude? Oh my god, the most stubborn doctor in the world.
Stopping at the clinic to do a bit of xeno research, eh?
Whoa.
Count me in.
Why is there a dead person in here? What happened? I think you've got an issue here, guys. Am I able to control? Hold on, this is a break room. Where are the turrets and controls and stuff? Oh my god. Are we good now? Okay. Wow. I did not expect people to be dead. Okay. That's a docking port. Interesting. Yeah, poor lady. I think I have enough trauma packs, actually. I don't need to steal them. I should probably tell the doctor that his staff is dead. I guess I'll just let them discover the body in there and figure out what to do on their own.
Captain,
have fun with that, you guys.
Ready to lift off when you are.
I don't know why I can't help them
Need a
out,
hand
but
with something?
whatever. I won't complain.
Greetings, Captain.
I'm detected by this thing?
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
Yeah, you could try your best. I guarantee you I won't die. Man, these shotguns, these legendary shotguns, cool and all, they're so weak. Why are they so weak?
My scout Eklund set up shop here. That crystalline formation looks quite intriguing. And
What are you shooting at?
I doubt very much we can survive at this low of a temperature.
What are you talking about? It's cold in here? So what are these things? Never seen them before. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Finally. Man, they don't make that easy to figure out.
Alert. My sensors have detected. I am taking damage. Damage. All systems.
If you're searching them, make it quick.
They're robots, relax. There's something that can detect me in here? Doesn't look like it. It says I'm detected now.
It's like an enormous geode. Crystalline formations like this are incredibly rare. Why this place was abandoned, I'll never understand.
Okay, one down. God, I love that I gave her that weapon. It's so ridiculous. Oh, oh! Where did that other one come from? Jesus. Okay. Man, they're strong. They don't look that strong. And they spawned me all the way back here. Cool. Thanks, Ken. Oh, what? This is also way before I explored this place. Wow.
Temperature levels are bottoming out.
Luckily, I didn't really get anything from exploring this place. Okay. Gotta follow this red line. Goes in here. That explains why that room existed. What is down here? Robot model. What is shooting at me from up there? Oh. Yeah, you know, normally I'd go around getting all the resources, but there are just way too many and they're way too scattered for me to bother trying to get all of them. So I'll pick up whatever's on the way, but I won't go out of my way to get more resources. What? Thought I heard like a robot. There it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're not even gonna talk. Oh, you got incapacitated by that. Cool. Nothing else in this room? Really? Okay. Interesting.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it. Because that's what we were hired to do. The pay was good too. But the best part was getting to stick it to the people who turned their backs on us.
So, who hired the first?
I can't wait until you find out. Of course it is! We spent 20 years behind bars because our leaders got scared and called off our attack just when we had the battle won. And did the people of the Freestar Collective that we fought and died for come to our defense? No! They did nothing. Nothing! Well, now they can die. Just like most of our unit did.
Okay.
Fine. I ain't feeling conversational anyway. Yeah. We've got a base, a good one too. Spent months of my life getting that place up and running. As for where it is, you're going to have to figure that out on your own. You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up that way. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace.
How has life kicked you around?
I've been abused or abandoned by everyone I ever got close to. Gave up on people and put my faith in machines instead. Wasn't until I came to the 1st Cavalry and met Major Hull that I felt I could trust someone again.
Okay, what about the
Well, how
information
about a
though?
test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
Okay. Fair enough. You're dying anyways. Not a big deal to me. Nice.
Do you think this might be useful for us?
No, I actually don't. I'm just taking it because it is my prize at the end of this.
Between being prepared and carrying too much.
That's fine. You want to talk to me?
Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other.
It certainly feels like it.
Job so far?
It's a lot of flying around, man.
That's good to hear. So, what brings you by?
How's progress on the first
It's going well so far.
encryption?
I think I'm close to a breakthrough. With enough data, I'll be able to tell you everything they're up to.
Well, congratulations. I got another encrypted slate for you.
What do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up. In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
Oh, you paid me for that? Okay, thanks.
These Rick. Now that we're here, I'm almost at a loss for words.
Sarah, you're like the most dramatic person ever.
Wait, don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait.
Well, that's quite the first impression to have upon coming here.
All right, let's get this over with. So I can get... Hey, you the captain of that ship? Is your registration paperwork in order?
You trying to rip me off?
Who's asking? The starport master of Red Mile is who? Think that'd be obvious, given what I just asked you. Fine. Truth is, I don't really give a damn. I gotta ask, because it's my job.
Oh, I thought you were trying to
And don't get me wrong.
Play me.
I used to care about running a tight operation. Had everything going nice and smooth. But when May started building this place up and hired those mercs, everything went straight to hell. I voiced my displeasure, and now I'm on the outs.
Sure. Yeah, I don't really care. I have stuff to do
All
here.
right, pal, I get it. But anyone ever tell you it's not a good idea to piss off your mechanic? Think about it before you pop off to me again. Anyway, I'm sure you're already sick of my bitching. If you need parts for that ship, or a top-up on the grab drive fuel, that's me.
You guys don't have a trade authority here, do you? Really? Okay. Whatever. As much as I'd like a trade authority.
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy.
What's your problem?
My problem is that I don't want to be saddled with a rookie deputy. That is who you are, right? We'll find out, won't we? Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
Look, both of you are here for the same reason. So why don't you drop the tough girl charade and learn to work as a team?
And I'm telling you, I don't have time to babysit rookies.
Yeah, I'm pretty far from a rookie.
Because I've trained new recruits before, and it's not an experience I want to repeat. At least you've got a little backbone. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting.
Alright. Who's this
She
contact?
won't be staying long, so I don't have time to brief you.
Okay.
You'll find out everything you need to know
Thanks.
when you meet with her.
So helpful.
Follow me.
Oh my god. If you mess up, I'm gonna laugh at you. And if they do something like ask me to shoot you to show my loyalty, I won't hesitate, trust me.
Sorry, friend. I don't do autographs.
It can get rowdy here sometimes, but we try to...
Oh, I can't believe people who participate in blood sports can possibly be considered celebrities or heroes. Oh, in my mind, they're worse than criminals.
So you're working with Autumn, huh? Who are you?
A woman who's growing increasingly impatient, that's who.
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why? Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
Yeah, that's why I'm investigating.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation. And he started moving in on my territory.
I see. Enemy of enemy. Okay. Oh, and I need to reconnect my controller. God damn it.
If you think this gives you some kind of leverage, you're wrong. Sure, he might slow me down for a while, but a little competition won't break me. Because it might get a little awkward if my sister here...
Oh, you guys
arrest
are
me.
sisters.
That's exactly what this meeting is about. Look, the bad news is, Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is, I know how to find him.
But you're not going to tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
I can be very persuasive.
She's the owner and manager here. Inherited the place when her husband was killed.
Man, you really don't give me much.
May's the
info.
key to this whole thing, but I don't know her. Maybe try to get on her good side? Yeah, well, so can she. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco.
A lot of people know me. Not as part of the Freestar, though. Well, hell, I'm up for it.
I hope that's not false bravado, Deputy, because this is life and death we're talking about.
Dude.
If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die, will you?
Trust me, it's not going to be a big deal.
Huh?
Wonder where this will all lead.
Everyone loves to act like everything is life and death. And then it ends up being like the most pathetic thing ever.
People betting over other people's very survival.
A
Absolutely
new
revolting.
face. I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life? My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar.
Yep.
Well, of course you are. How could you miss hearing about the Settled System's most exciting sporting event? Why, even people from the most backwoods systems like Seoul have heard of the Red Mile. I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality.
Yeah.
That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him? Exactly.
I want to work for
It's
him.
no small favor that you're asking. But yes, I can arrange such a meeting. It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you Marco.
Sounds good to
Are you
me.
prepared to run the Red Mile?
Let's do this.
I give you my word, which is something I never do lightly. Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from our patrons who will place wagers on your survival.
Can I also do a wager? Yeah, can I bet on myself?
I'm afraid not. But I'm sure your confidence will inspire our patrons to place substantial wagers on
Oh,
your
that's lame.
survival. That's what every runner says.
Mission or not, I can't even imagine why you'd take part in such an uncivilized activity. There's always a better way.
Now that we're clear on what's expected of you, are you ready to begin?
Yeah, let's go.
Good. Come with me and I'll introduce you.
You really sure you want to run the mile?
I don't know what the mile is, but sure. I don't really care. I'm sure it'll give me some experience or something. It sounds cool. That's all that matters to me.
Your attention, please, valued patrons and honored guests. For one brave soul, the hour of fame is at hand. Yes, a runner has come to test the Red Mile. Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that if not steely determination? I think you'll agree that we're in for quite a show. The rules are simple. Go through the door and take the elevator down to where the mile begins. Activate the beacon at the base of the tower you see in the distance. Once you've done so, return here alive and your run will be complete. Go now, runner, and see if you can survive the mile!
Sounds simple enough. Can't be that hard. All right. Oh. Very curious what's awaiting me here. Oh. People are already dead right here, huh?
Well, take what we can.
Oh, you're joining me? Whoops, I didn't mean for you to join me. This is a bit awkward. Red Mile Mauler. Oh, that thing is pretty strong. Wow, it's actually pretty tanky. Man, is it annoying how they make me get stunned every time they hit me. Oh, that killed me! Oh my god, I didn't expect to die. Where did that spawn me? You're actually taking the piss right now. Did I not save? Did I not save at any point? I thought I did. I thought I saved at the top. Oh my god, dude.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
I can't. This is ridiculous. I can't do this again. I'm not. They just take so long to kill. It's not worth bothering with this. Oh my god, where are all these explosions coming from? Oh, stop. Just stop. These guys are just so annoying. Okay. Oh my god, I don't even know where all these explosions are coming from because I don't think their acid spit or whatever it is does that explosion. So I'm actually kind of confused as to where the explosions come from. Oh my god. I can't believe I went through all of that and forgot to save when I got to the beacon. I intended to save when I got to the beacon and I completely forgot. Okay. You move out of the way. Let me just hit the beacon. Oh my god, I have to make it all the way back somehow without dying. I just can't believe I forgot to save. It really sucks because part of the reason why I was fighting them was to help my progress on stealth. And that progress is all gone now. Hold on. Do I have something that'll help me move faster? There's no harm in having reduced damage. God, they're just so tanky. Everything about these guys is as annoying as possible. Also, what happened to Sarah? She just stopped doing anything a while ago. I don't know what happened to her. Oh hey, there's a living one. Oh my god, that one's level 30, I think. Oh, I forgot to save again because I've been in a rush to get out of here. Okay. So I think it's those plants that have been exploding. I also forgot to get the prize at the end. Oh, whatever, man. All of it is just not worth it. I really hate moments like that in any game where you go through so much exploration, so much time and effort, and then...
Because I'm not happy we're participating in this barbarism. Not at all.
Okay, whatever. And then just like one slip up happens and you die. And then it sends and it erases like an hour of progress. It erases so much progress, and I hate moments like that in games.
If you fancy yourself a Red Mile runner, just speak to me. Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear.
I actually barely made it out of there.
Were easy. I go out of business. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
There are gonna be consequences.
Oh. You mean consequences like how you and your bloody weekend warriors are driving all the business out of Red
Stupid.
Mile?
You're back. Are you okay?
Dude, I'm dying.
You'd rather go back to the
And here I was feeling like a nervous wreck the whole time. Guess I had nothing to worry about. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that.
Aww.
They finally get tired of your big
No, it's not that.
Get the hell out of my face.
I had a bad experience with another deputy that I was training. I'll tell you all about it after this is over. Okay? So you need to stay alive, or you'll never hear the story.
Okay.
You're
Don't
right.
worry about it.
Let's focus on the job. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
All right.
Here to bask in my glory.
Look at that. Forgot all your limbs.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient.
No worries.
Only that someone wanted a meeting. Don't expect to catch him unprepared. He keeps a sizable force of mercenaries aboard his ship as bodyguards.
That's good enough.
He's intelligent, well-connected, and utterly ruthless. He's also a man of taste who appreciates the finer things. You'll find out soon enough what I mean. Good. Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you.
Okay. The voice she gets into is so silly. Interesting here. Not really.
Find anything useful on there?
No. Okay. Oh, nice ship.
You the runner? Boss is in the back.
Well, one thing's certain. Graziani certainly isn't afraid to flaunt his wealth.
It's a really nice ship.
This
Can I have it?
put me to sleep.
Oh my god, this ship is huge, dude.
Some of these pieces on display are incredible. They belong in a museum.
It does not look like it's this large of a ship from the outside. How did you do this?
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks.
Your organization?
You've heard of the First, I take it. I'm not just a member, I also help to fund the outfit through a network of independent traders. Of course, illicit goods are the most lucrative, so there is a constant need for skilled pilots. Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
I'm willing to bet this deputy can handle whatever you intend to throw in our path.
Way better than a ranger.
Sarah. Sarah Morgan.
It's a pleasure to welcome you aboard, Sarah. It's clear you are a woman of refinement as well as beauty.
How about we skip the compliments and move things along, shall we?
Your deputy friend here could have a bright future, assuming we all keep our heads.
Why would the Major want a
To settle
confrontation?
accounts, Major Hall served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Free Star Collective, they turned on him. In his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt Council of Governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge. I prefer to focus on the future.
Okay, that's fair enough. Is that who runs first?
That's right. Major Hall spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Free Star Collective. We all did. A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine.
I want details on the operation.
I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who will kill you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand.
I'm sure they would.
I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know, but you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests.
That's not
Do
really
you
a secret.
Really think they give a damn about the people of the Free Star Collective?
The Free Star themselves don't think that the Council care.
Whatever road brought you here, your journey ends today.
And what's in this room? Perfect.
I'll let you rummage through here. Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
Because it's good junk, man. Okay. So now when we go into combat, this guy, the turrets won't shoot at me, theoretically.
Road brought you.
Okay. And now I could remove the combat inhibitors, and there we go. So, can I steal this ship? Because this ship is pretty cool. Is that an option? Okay, so the answer is no. You cannot steal the ship. What a shame.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right. Hey there, Deputy. How goes the hunt for the first? Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you know, big nasty four-legged thing with razor-sharp teeth, fast, quiet, deadly. Maybe you've never heard of them. I mean, it's only the most dangerous predator in basically the universe, so why should you have?
I'm pretty sure the Terramorph outranks that.
Oh, come to daddy, you sweet little piece of technology. You go stalk your prey and leave the rest to me, Deputy.
All right.
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
Ooh, I wasn't expecting a meeting.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
Multiple farmers?
Not really, no. We can't be everywhere at once. Right now, our best hope to stop them is you. Set those thoughts aside. Right now, I need you to focus. How's your investigation proceeding?
Going well. But I know you guys don't like complacency, so...
Then you'd better start finding some answers. Your lack of progress is costing lives.
It must be very easy for you to sit back and criticize when we've been doing all of the field work.
Agreed, Sarah.
I've done my part. Besides, this is Ranger business, so why don't you keep your mouth shut?
Shut up.
Let's move on.
She's my partner.
I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him. Duty has to come before personal feelings. I'm glad you understand that.
Let's continue. We got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you met an informant who asked for your help, but you talked him out of it.
It would have slowed down the investigation.
It might also have helped. You might have learned something new or gained a valuable contact. You should take every opportunity to lend a hand when someone needs it.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
It was the best shot. Well, it wasn't that bad.
Is that so? Well, I hope that's not just false bravado. There's nothing wrong with feeling fear. More often than not, it'll keep you alive.
So what happened with Marco?
He's dead.
I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart. I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
She was actually pretty easy to talk to.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
Oh, and Maya said that she made that place operational again.
Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex. The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
Be careful, Deputy.
Yeah. I'll get the job done. Man, the fact that there's just so many missions I just have to avoid doing because I can't do space battles is ridiculous, man.
Finally, some action.
Okay. Okay. That. This should kill them. Where's the other one? Over here. Get back here. Stop running away. Okay. A save here. Oh, I probably should have done a full save instead of a quick save. I just screwed myself over. So hard to deal with this. Okay, with that, I should be good. Okay, now they don't have any weapons. There we go. My God.
Jump drives restored.
So ridiculous, man. Okay. I'll save the game here. And we'll raid the factory next time. Peace.